May I come in, sir?
Please.
Good evening, sir.
Please take a seat, Pawan, and introduce yourself to the board.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I am Pawan Kumar. I was born and brought up in Bulandshahr, Uttar Pradesh. I did my schooling from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Bulandshahr, and then I did my higher studies from University of Allahabad. And my hobbies include watching Bollywood movies, especially based on social issues, and jogging.
Bollywood movies with
with a special focus on social issues.
social issues.
Yes, sir.
Which movies have you seen recently which focus on social issues? Can you tell me, describe one such movie?
Sir, recently I watched 12th Fail, and then, sir, I also watched Pink Thappad. Pink and
So, what is the message of 12th Fail? What would you say?
Sir, the movie is about the struggle of a candidate from a financially poor background and who belong to a rural background and struggle with the competition of civil services. So,
Do you think the UPSC should, permit carrying on so many attempts over a period of so many years and wasting the life of so many people? There are 50 lakh students involved in the exams. Only 10 lakhs appear every year,
yes,
and most of them fail. So, isn't it a bit too much allowing people to stretch their lives for such a long time, wasting their primary years into this, and then going and doing something else?
yes, sir. Sir, there are recommendations from many committees like Hota committee also. They had suggested that the number of attempts should be reduced to 3 and 4 and the age limit should be limited to 25 and 26.
So why what is your opinion?
Sir, I think UPSC should limit the age limit and number of attempts so that the candidate, if they are not able to secure the success in 1 or 2 attempts, they can be able to look after into alternative careers.
Alternative way. Because whatever he'll do after 15 years of trying, he can do after 3 years.
Yes, sir.
Maybe do a better job.
Yes.
Now, what are the latest news you've read in today's newspaper?
Sir, there are three news. Like, sir, recently an police officer in Manipur was abducted by a radical Meeti group. And then, sir, there is also a news between the ongoing peace process between Israel and Hamas, along with the cooperation of Qatar, Egypt, and USA.
Okay, what is the issue in Manipur? Why has it been burning so much and not being settled? What is the main issue there?
Sir, between Israel and Hamas?
No, I'm talking about Manipur.
Manipur. Sir, the issue is about the ST status to the majority Meeti group. The High Court of Manipur has given a verdict that the state government of Manipur should consider about...
So how does it matter? What does it matter if they get the ST status?
Sir, the majority population of Manipur is Meeti and they are concentrated in valley part. Which is I think which is 10% of the total geographical area, and the 90% is hilly area dominated by the tribal groups. So the Meeti groups, they are demanding that they should be vested by the ST status.
No, so why is the other party opposed to it?
So the parties are opposing that the Meetis are in majority and they are also in majority in the political representation and the economy wise they are strong as compared to other tribal groups. And they are vouching that if the Meetis will be given the ST status, then they will be able to live in the hilly areas which they are currently inhabited.
Good. Okay, and the Israel-Hamas conflict?
Sir, the conflict started recently with the attack by Hamas on October 7th.
Hamas?
Yes, sir, Hamas. And then Israel retaliated and the war toll is around 30,000.
What is the latest on this? Where are the talks being held and who is helping?
So the talk was held between Israel and Hamas with the cooperation of 3 countries. Hamas, sir. Sorry, sir. With the cooperation of 3 countries like Qatar, Egypt and USA. Israel is recently agreed that we will be agree to ceasefire for the Ramadan period, but they are demanding that their hostages should be released.
So everybody is focusing on the Israelis killing the Gazans. But nobody is focusing, asking them okay, why they are not releasing the hostages. What is the problem?
Yes, sir.
Why is the world not asking the Hamas to release the hostages? Nobody is asking them. Everywhere the issue is don't kill the Gazas, don't attack Gaza.
Yes, sir.
So why don't attack Gaza, but then release the hostages also?
Yes, sir.
Why nobody is talking about that?
Sir, this is exactly
It's not there anywhere in the media.
Yes, sir. So this is the demand of Israel that their hostages should be released and there should be a promise that such a attack will never be happen in future.
Okay, thank you.
Tell me what is the latest on that Manipur, that High Court order about Maitis?
Sir, they have backdraw from the order and
Who backdropped?
The Manipur High Court has said that we will not
Revise the order.
revise the order. Yes.
Okay. Sugar production. Which state is number 1? Which is number 2?
Sir, UP is number 1 and then second one is Maharashtra.
Third?
Sir, I'm not aware.
Tell me this education sector in schools, what type of reforms are required in UP?
Okay. Sir, as gross enrollment ratio in primary education is already 100%. So, sir, it's not about the inclusion, it's about the quality of education. There is a need to ensure that the quality of education, mainly on numeracy and foundation literacy, should be dealt upon.
So how it can be improved?
Sir, it can be improved by the training for the teachers.
Okay, that is one. Then
Basic infrastructure should be ensured. And apart from this, sir, the attendance of student and their, sir, in midway they drop the
what about attendance of teachers? Teachers are not there. They mark and missing.
Yes, sir. Sir, biometric system can be ensured there for ensure.
They'll mark in attendance in the morning and again come in the evening and do it.
Sir, CCTV cameras can also be installed and they can be monitored.
Okay, in this year's budget, what is there for the girl child?
For the girl child, sir.
Very important one.
Sir, allow me a minute to think.
Some immunization, vaccine.
Yes, sir. Sir, it's about the vaccine between the age group of 9 to 14 and it's for, sir, I think cervical cancer, sir.
Honorable Prime Minister, after January 22nd, he announced a very important scheme. What is the name of that scheme?
Sir, it's about the PM Suryodaya scheme.
What is that scheme?
It's for the solar rooftop and it will allow 300 units of free electricity to the rural household.
And how many households?
1 crore households, sir.
Have you heard of EPA, Environment Protection Act?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me some 3-4 rules under this?
Sir, the Environment Protection Act, firstly, it ensures that the environment impact assessment.
I want only rules. Can you tell me names of 3-4 rules under this?
Sir, there are plastic waste rules and then e-waste management rules.
Okay, 5th and 6th dual areas, you know?
Yes, sir.
What are those?
Sir, the 6th schedule areas are in the state of Assam.
How many are there?
Sir, 4 states are there.
How many total number? Dual areas?
Sir, I am not aware.
That is tribal areas. Yes. And scheduled areas?
Sir, sir, they are about the scheduled caste.
Thank you.
University of Allahabad. Why not University of Prayagraj?
Sir, the name of city is being changed, but the name of university is intact.
Why it is intact? Why it could not be changed?
Sir, I think it may be due to the popularity of university and the cost.
Any other reason?
Sir, there will be
Popular. The city was also very popular. Then popularity criteria is applicable to both.
Sir, I think another practical reason may be that it will involve a cost and a task to change the name in the documents.
Name of city also involves lot more cost than the changing name of the university.
Sir, I am not aware, sorry, sir.
And what is your view on changing the names of towns and cities to new names? Is it justifiable?
Sir, the changing the name of city involved huge administrative cost. And then sir, there is also a perception that the cities which are named after a particular community are being changed. So sir, for doing the exercise for the changing of names, sir, there should be a consensus among the citizens of the locality, and the demand should came from the community itself.
It is the representative of the people who is in the sitting in the assemblies. They only pass the bill and change the names. This is done by the people through the representatives.
Yes sir. Sir, I think if there is a consensus between different districts.
You agree with that changing the name of the city?
Sir, if it is done for the cultural perspective that the city has carrying some cultural importance, then sir, it will be allowed.
Okay. See, another controversy is that rewriting of the history. Do you agree that we should rewrite the history?
Yes sir. Sir, we should also look about the contribution of the fringe elements like the tribal groups and the regional leaders. So sir, if we are carrying such type of activities, then rewriting of history is correct, but it should be based upon the wide discussion and debate among the historians, and then only it should be.
Okay, UP is a big state. It should be bifurcated into 3 states. Your view?
Sir, I think we need to dwell upon the committee reports which are there for carrying this dividing aspect for the UP. And then sir, if the report are allowing that the state should be bifurcated.
What is your view? You will become a very senior officer sitting on the chair, the government chair, and we want an independent views of the officers like you. So what will be your view?
Sir, if I will be allowed to take upon this exercise, sir, first I will look after the reports of the committees, and I will also dwell upon the administrative cost and the geographical viability of dividing the state. And if it occurs to me that it is a right exercise, then only I will take a decision.
You will not see the prospects of the accelerated, the rapid development of the after the state is bifurcated into smaller, more manageable states.
Sir, I think there is no connection between the size of a state and the development of a state. A large state can also have a high level of development.
Because the focus of UP, most of the western UP has been more developed, because any new industry there's prefer to come in western UP instead of eastern UP. If a new government, independent government of eastern UP is there, suppose, they will be more focused on that. They will compete with other states to bring investment to their areas.
Sir, for this we need to focus upon the infrastructure part and the footloose industries. We need to take into consideration the local resources and the industries which are more amenable to particular part.
Okay, thank you.
Pawan, what are the main demands of these farmers who are agitating?
Yes, sir. Sir, the main demands of farmers include legalization of MSP, and then sir, they are also demanding that MSP should be measured on the formula of C2 plus 50%, as suggested by MS Swaminathan. And then sir, their demand also include that this farmer should have the social security in form of 10,000 per month. Then they are also demanding that the criminal proceedings should be taken care in the Lakhimpur Kheri case.
Okay, the rest is okay. You see, is the MSP or the money that they're wanting as compensation justified in terms of the cost of production and the profit that they earn? You have an idea, your father is in agriculture.
Yes, sir.
Can you give an idea as to in 1 acre, how much fertilizer you use? What is the cost of production in 1 acre and how much is the produce?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm not aware about the cost involved in production, but sir, I'm aware about the income which is generated from 1 biga, sir.
Okay.
Sir, it is around 2 to 3,000, sir, for our village, sir.
This is cost of production.
Sir, income generated from the production in 1 biga.
1 biga.
Yes, sir.
2,000 to 3,000.
3,000, yes, sir.
Over the period of 3 months?
Sir, 6 months.
6 months.
In one crop cycle, sir.
In crop cycle per bigha is 2,000 to 3,000 rupees.
Yes, sir.
And let's say 1 acre, a holding of 1 acre.
Yes, sir.
How much does it become?
Sir, I'm not aware.
About 45,000.
Yes, sir.
So how is this income, I mean, what is it that they are asking for? They're
Sir-
getting an income of 45,000
Yes, sir.
per crop cycle.
Yes, sir. Sir, the input cost of agriculture is high as compared to the income.
That's
And then,
okay.
sir, they also doesn't have the price stability. If the MSP is not there, then, sir, there will be no price assurity for the crops.
So MSP I can understand, but the amount of money that they are earning
Yes, sir.
does not say that the cost of input is too high.
Yes, sir.
What is the issue there?
Sir, the major issue is that sir, 85% or 86% farmers in India have marginal or small land holding.
Less than 1 acre.
Less than 1 acre, sir.
I'll take that. Tell me 3 geographical problems that the world is facing today.
Okay, sir. The first one is, sir, climate change and the frequent phenomena like cyclones, flooding, and heat waves, sir.
Okay.
And then, sir, second phenomena is the epidemics, sir, particularly in tropical part. Sir, the second phenomena is also related to geopolitics.
It's not geographical.
Sir, I'm not able to recall.
What are the reasons of tectonic shift?
Sir, what is the cause of tectonic shift? Sir, the plate tectonics is caused by the internal forces of Earth. As this convection current came at the surface, they cause the movement of plates. And sir, there are 3 types of plate boundaries. One is convergent boundary, divergent boundary, and transformative boundary.
But does that, the event of tectonic shift has increased in the recent times due to temperature change or whatever, environmental changes?
Sir, environmental changes or climate change doesn't have any effect on
Doesn't
plate
have any
tectonics.
effect. If
Yes,
the
sir.
oceanic temperature rises, it doesn't have any effect on tectonic shift?
Sir, I think there is no effect on plate
Alright.
tectonics.
Tell me the latitude difference between east and west of India.
Okay, sir. Sir, allow me a second to think. So I think it's around 90 degree. It's around 90 degree latitude.
90-degree difference.
Sir, it's about. Sorry, sir. I'm thinking.
All right, thank you.
So it's around 30 latitude. 30 degree latitude.
Less than 30 degrees.
Yes, sir.
So what
68.
is the time difference between the easternmost part of India and the westernmost part of India?
Sir, it's about 2 hours.
So ongoing WTO discussions. So what is the major Shishimsan agreement on agriculture?
Yes, sir. Sir, under the agreement on agriculture, there is a limit on subsidies. A country can only give 10% of its agriculture output as a agriculture subsidy. But India has signed a peace clause in 2013 in Bali summit that they have to take care about the livelihood and food security of India. And in the recent ministerial conference, they are demanding that there should be a permanent solution to that 10% subsidy clause.
That's good.
And then, sir, second agenda of India in ministerial conference is about the investment initiative led by China. India is not in favor of that initiative.
Anything on MSP?
In WTO, sir. Sir, the MSP comes under indirect subsidy, under the Amber Box subsidy group. And there is a clause that the developing country should discontinue the indirect subsidies in 10 years.
Last few days, there has been more talk of reverse integration.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is the decision of the rates?
Sir, in case of rising inflation, the Fed Bank generally reduce the interest, hike the interest rate. It hikes the interest rate so that the liquidity in market will be curbed and the demand side of inflation can be controlled to control the
So
inflation.
what happened in the recent did they cut or did they increase the same or did they rise?
Sir, I am not aware. I will read upon it.
So suppose Fed hikes the interest rates.
Yes, sir.
What happens to rupee?
Sir, allow me some time to think. Sir, the value of rupee will be slight in compared to the dollar. As the dollar liquidity in market will reduce due to hike of interest rate, then the price of dollar in compared to rupee will increase.
What happens to gold?
Sir, two.
Gold.
Sir, sorry, sir, coal. Gold. Sir, I'm not aware.
So one last question. So with respect to the rooftop solar installations,
Yes, sir.
what are the important provisions for a household? What will a household get?
Sir, the household will get around 40% of the cost as subsidy.
40%?
Sir, as far as I can think, sir, it's 40%. Okay, sir, I will check.
40% of the
Okay, thank you.
How will it impact the overall electricity energy utilization?
Sir, it will add to the renewable energy capacity of India, and also, sir, it will reduce the burden on the household. As sir, rooftop solar will only include one-time cost in the installation, and then, sir, it will be almost free for the household. So, sir, it will also reduce their expenditure on the electricity.
It will help the discoms.
It will also help discoms, sir, as the extra energy generated can be sold to the grids.